Welcome in, Railbirds. Get ready for this hot seat platinum match. I'm Sherry and Joel with Railbirds Productions. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors, Hustlin' USA Clothing Company, Savage Billiard Apparel, CSI Q Sports International, Players Club Limited, Catfish Lou's and Legends Billiard Room, Players Sports Bar and Grill, and YCCS Collection Systems, and of course McDermott Q's. The D5 shaft is the shaft of the tournament. We are coming to you live from the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort in Lincoln City, Oregon. Looks like teams are ready to get underway. Your combatants, David Ringler, Molly Oliver, playing Steve Lingelbach and Wendy Schelske. The Fargo rates under the players' names are their average of the two players. Steve Lingelbach, 703. Wendy Schelske is a 429, giving them an average of a 566. And I put theirs in there. David Ringler, 597. Molly Oliver, 532, giving them an average of a 565. And that was Wendy with the break.
Looks like she was going for that wing ball on the 5, and it just came up high.
Yep, she was breaking really good yesterday. You guys saw, I got to see Steve and Wendy yesterday in a match. We're playing mostly CSI rules.
Was Steve playing with Wendy back at the 8-ball regional
He
tournament
played,
here?
yes, he played with her in 8-ball. He played with somebody else in 9-ball. We are playing some CSI rules here, mostly. That is, they are doing a main deviation is the rack for your opponent. It is 9-ball counts and all 6 holes on the break. 3-foul rule is in effect. Jump cues are allowed, which you're going to see a jump shot right here, right now.
And they have a rollout option, correct?
Yes, he does have an option to roll out. And David said, I don't think so.
Nice overhead view there.
Yep. Love our LittmanLights.com overhead camera. Thank you, Mike Littman's. Cheap Cues, Littman Lights. And what's the other one he has? He's got so many businesses going on.
So is she going to be able to cut that 2-ball and just kind of drift over towards that 9 and hopefully...
Yeah, I'm completely missed the 9. That's nice.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Nice speed, Miss Molly. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Oh. She has really been working on her game. Her Fargo has come up at least 40-some points in the last year.
That's a big jump.
And that's a huge jump, especially when you've got, 1,000, 1,500 games, whatever she has in the system. To make big jumps like that is huge.
So nothing fancy here, just kind of going to follow that 4, maybe a touch.
Yeah, just a little bit, so that so that David doesn't have to let his cue ball go, let loose of his cue ball up and down table here. So. And then the 5-ball is just sitting on the point.
We are going to be able to transition just center table to play that 6 by the 8, correct?
Yeah, it does. It does appear that it's pretty tight, but it does appear that 6. Yeah, the 6 passes the 8. You can see that here. Then he wants the angle for her to just be able to follow the ball forward for the 7. Follow the cue ball to the side rail for the 7 and.
Nice usage of that side rail to put some brakes on that ball.
Yep.
Did that with a beautiful inside English.
David has done well in the Scotch here. It was when he was an open player, when they used to have the Open and the Masters and stuff like that. And he actually finished second with, it was Alicia Rogers.
Your playing style here, are you going to play through this ball and then play the 8 in the side? Or
I'm going to come back. I'm backing this up because you have a whole lot more option of getting a good angle for a shot to the 9. the rolling forward, you can leave her funny. It's a really, really touchy going forward. And you're more likely to end up on the rail rolling forward there too.
Totally.
And he's hit that just perfect line for Molly here. Mike, if your camera looks out of focus, you might want to go and check your settings in your Facebook, because we are going out in HD and it's crystal clear on everything here. So YouTube will sometimes automatically set your settings at a lower rate if you for your upload speed or download speed. There you go.
First game in the bag.
Yep. But yeah, go and check your settings.
Let's see what that does to that percentage.
Oh, I did it the wrong way again.
Bumps up to a 62. And this is alternating breaks, race to 6, correct? Yep.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Have you seen if it's going to be David or if it's going to be Molly breaking for their team?
I have not seen who's going to. It may be Molly. Molly's got a pretty good break. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell. If you don't ring the bell, you don't get notified when we go live. And we want you all to know when we're here. We like having you.
Interesting. So she's right-handed and breaking from the right side. Are you right or left-handed, Cherry?
I am right-handed.
And do you break from the right side or left side, 9-ball?
I break actually from the break box. I'm a center of the table kind of girl. I had a problem when I was learning how to break from the side of always hitting my hand on the table when breaking from the left side of the table. And because I'm almost totally blind in my left eye, breaking from the right-hand side of the table, I have a problem hitting the head ball, and I would, square, and I would come off of it and scratch, or my cue ball would go flying around. And so I get more control over my cue ball on my break when I break from the center of the table.
Got it. I've been getting a lot of movement at this tournament on the 9-ball breaking from the center.
Oh, yeah, you do. Even with a magic rack or an Accu rack or whatever template rack you're using, you can get a lot of movement from the center.
So how do you like to play this? Are you playing 2 rails out towards the center of the table?
Yeah, right between the 5-6. Just like that.
Nice. This could be a little tricky getting back for the 4.
Yeah, that 5 ball, he may want to slide into the 5 ball if he's up against the rail. I don't know if he'll even be able to do that. He'd like to be able to just let the cue ball roll into the 5, holding it.
Just like that. And he paid her back with the rail shot.
Yeah, he did.
Well, they're off to a good start. 1 up, and they're in the driver's seat currently.
Yeah. Nope, just missed it.
Yeah, that'll sting a bit.
It looked like she dumped up a little bit, and and something that Kevin always says that people think that, oh, I missed it because I jumped up, but it's actually you've already shot the shot and you're jumping up mostly because you know you've missed it. When that cue ball comes off your stick, you know whether you've made that play. I mean, if you're a player, and these guys, these people play, you know that whether you've made that ball or not. And so it's usually not the jumping up that has caused you the miss. You've jumped up because you missed.
Yeah, I see that a lot in other crossover sports. I mean, hitting a golf ball clean, and you just know instantly. It's pretty nice to hit that sweet spot. Well, looks like Wendy's pretty tight here.
Mr. Ross is on. Oh, there he is. Kevin is here. We're going to let Joel go home and go to bed. All right, it's a good shot. Got Steve, nice angle.
Got a great look at it. Natural shape. Oh, the phone charger has arrived.
Yep. Patrick and everybody else, if you weren't here, the Fargo number that you see at the bottom of the players is a common. It's their average of their combined Fargos.
Well, Sherry, thanks for letting me sit in.
Yeah,
and I will
thanks
see you
for
a little
joining
bit
us.
later on this evening.
Yep, get some sleep. We'll see you tonight.
Hey, enjoy the match.
Thanks, Joel. All right. Wendy got 7 ball up the corner. Looks like she's drawn back. It'll be over to the other side of the 9 ball. I just missed that 7 ball. Got David a nice shot here. Line is to come back naturally for the 9 ball. All he's got, he can put all of his focus into pocketing this ball. These players, you know, they look at the shot, they decide where they want to be, figure out what it takes to get there, and then after that, it's, you know, all of that should be out of your mind because you already know what you got to do. You shouldn't be worried about how am I going to get shape when you're actually addressing the cue ball because you've already figured that part out. And he's hit that real nice. And 9 ball deposited. Game number 2 for Ringler and Oliver.
And I'm back. Did you guys miss me?
Of course they did. Not as much as me because I was having a fit with trying figuring out how to get that thing going. I've never had to do it before. All right.
All right, so Nolan and Curtis on a bonus stream gets their first game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got the DeWalt team back over there again.
The attack of the DeWalts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steve is above a 566 Fargo
Just
rate.
a little. Like 140 points above it.
Thereabouts. And he's like a 703, 704.
Yep.
I mean, he was 703 last time I looked, but he may have gone up a point since then.
Well, that's what we have him at from yesterday from the Fargo rate was 703.
I see Steve is still letting Wendy break.
Yep. Yeah, she actually came up.
She had that great break yesterday where the rack just exploded, made 3 balls in the break, and he's dead straight in on the 1 with the 2 ball right there, and you know left themselves a Cosmo roadmap of a run out.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yep, you're hired, Wendy. You're in charge of breaking from now on." All right, safety, and is he going to get there? Almost. Excellent effort. So what place match is this that we're watching? Is this,
This is the hot seat.
This is the hot seat match.
The
right
point
on.
match, the Winterside Finals. Winner of this is in the finals. Losers gotta try to get back for revenge for the third place match.
Oh, almost lucked that ball in. All right, brings Molly Oliver to the table.
What do you think about banking this one at the 9? I don't think the
1-9-8 combo.
And then the 1-9 combo for a partner. Go forward with it. Cue ball comes off of the 4.
The safety seems so easy here. You can just bank the 1 out of there and leave the cue ball hide behind the 4.
Bring me my jump cue.
But sire, the safety is guaranteed.
That's not a guarantee.
No, definitely not. But left a tough shot. Jacked up over the 9. But as we've seen yesterday, Wendy has shown she can play a little.
Yes, she can.
Oh, just a bit outside. And that's going to leave a nice shot for the team of Ringler and Oliver. It's going to bring David to the table.
Yeah, this is two really strong teams.
So this is kind of like the classic question when you're playing Scotch doubles. Is it better to have 2 players that are real close to each other in skill, or one that's much better than the other, like a high and a low, or 2 mediums? So that's what we have here. So they both have the same combined frog row rate, but they are 2 very different teams. You know, one has a high and a low player, and the other one has 2 middle players. So interesting to see how that works out. I tend to think that the team that has the 2 players that are more closer together, I tend to think they usually do better.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're playing at the same speed as your partner. You know, the same caliber players. You know, the way you see them run out, your patterns are generally about the same, especially in 9-ball. What you know, you only got 1 ball to choose to shoot at.
Right. Yeah, so, the team of Ringler and Oliver, there's only about a 60-point difference between the 2 players. Whereas, Lingelbach and Schelske is, probably closer to, like a 200-point difference?
Something like that, yeah. Steve's 700 and something, and I don't know, I think she's 400 and something.
So more than a 200-point difference.
Yes.
So, yeah, 2 very, very different teams, even though their combined frog rate's only 1 point off. So, yeah, I tend to think that the players, when you have two players that are closer together, I think they'll probably do better, and that's what the score is showing so far. But it's still a race to 6. Lots of pool to be played.
Yeah, plenty of match left here.
Steve going to do the 3-ball combination and hopefully set up a 4-9 after.
Yeah, see, he knows.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
And has not left a 4. Oh, almost
Has
scratched.
not left a 4-9. He's tied up. He's tied up everything.
Yeah. Everybody's pairing up. They got their streaming partners. The balls do. Did you bring your streaming buddy? I got mine.
Yep, I got mine. She's sitting right next to me.
All right.
All right, so we got David Ringler at the table.
Yeah, we're coming back out towards the middle of the table here, not trying to slide in between that 6-9 or anything like that.
That's danger, danger, danger.
And he tried to come out as straight as he could. Wow, just barely grazed that 9 ball, but it looks like the 6 still goes.
Yeah, all he had to do was just bump that 9 a little bit and it blocks the 6. But looks like, like as you say, it still goes.
Molly wants to give him angle. Look, he can just draw straight back out of here for the 7.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, 5-6 inches back and perfect angle for Molly to come off of the side rail and back over for David for the 9.
Yeah, they're sitting good here.
Just like that.
Just like that. Actually, I think that may be a little bit
too far. Yeah, he's going to have to try to manipulate this a little bit here. Draw it straight back.
Yeah, she's fairly straight on this.
No, she's going to have to draw it.
That's perfect. Maybe a little much.
Yeah, David's all right.
He's a player. She be able to, ooh, wow.
Wow, it
Does
just
this
took a
table
little turn there, didn't it?
Does this table have new cloth on it? That ball just kind of took off, kept going. Vinay, yes, that is the average of the 2 players. That's, the frog right on the bottom of the screen, that's the average of the 2 players. All right, Ringler and Oliver off to a 3-0 lead.
I think Steve's going to go into lockdown mode now. That's usually what the better players do here. He's going to tighten up his the shots that he's going for and stuff to, he can find a nice easy run out for him and his partner.
Looks like Molly's going to be breaking for her team.
Yeah.
Nice break. We're going to get a 1-9 lineup.
Might be a billiard. I can't tell if he can billiard this. He might be able to just barely graze that 1 and make the 9.
Yeah, I don't think the billiard is on. I don't even know if he can make the 1. I think that 3 might be in the way a little too much to even make the 1.
It is. So we're going to see if he can draw off of this and make the 9.
I like maybe trying to just 3-rail the 1 out of there, play for a safety. That's what he's doing. 3-rail the 1 out of there.
Don't go.
Oh, and there's no shot on the 2.
Well, I think Molly needs to move this 9 ball a little bit or something.
Yeah,
that 2-9 will be ridden. You better believe it.
Yeah, I think taking the intentional foul here, move the 9.
And just set the 9 ball in the middle of the end rail.
Actually, I kind of like banking the 9 back at the 3, making sure the 9
To
ball
the
ends up to the right side of the
to
3.
the other side of the 3.
Try to tie up that 3 a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna
And it's going to, Wendy broke, right? Or no, Molly broke. Molly broke this. This is from the break.
This is from, yeah.
So Steve, we know Steve will be shooting next.
She's kicking. She's not moving the 9.
She feels comfortable in it. And she's hit. Get out of there. Oh.
Well, she has made the 2-9 a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see Steve going for it here. I think he's going to be going for the out with the way the balls are laying. I don't think he's going to go.
I'm not so sure about that. I think I'd be going for this 2-9. You know, 5 to the 7 is kind of tricky.
Yeah, he's putting that cue ball really close to that too. I'd want it backed up a little bit. I mean, he's like.
If he's the one shooting the 2, then he has to count on his partner to get him from the 3 to the 5. He could get, he has to make sure he gets a good angle to get from the 5 back to the 7. So, I'm in favor of shooting the 2-9.
That's so unlike you. I just can't believe how close he's putting the cue ball to the 2 here.
That is. I mean, I understand it. It lets you aim it better, because if you put a little bit more distance, even though you're visually you have it lined up straight, it's so easy to kind of twist a little left or right, and it really changes where that ball's going. You put it close, and that eliminates that.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure you don't foul, of course.
Lingelbach Schelske on the board.
Three to 1, race to 6. This will be the team of Lingelbach and Schelske breaking. Probably going to let Wendy break again, since Steve's been letting her break. Nope, Steve's going to break. He's
going to try it.
He wants to take a swing at it.
And it does not matter that he made the 9 ball. Does not roll over from game to game. The rotation starts over every game.
Absolutely right. All right, going with the soft break. Made 2 balls, and the 2 balls just hanging there. Problem is going to be that 3 ball. Possible 3-9 combination to the side. Just lag this 2 ball in.
And yeah, no Wambra. I just didn't know it was an alternate break between teams. Any player can break from the team. Doesn't matter who broke the last one, nothing like that. Who made the 9 ball.
Yep, every game, it's a new game. Everything starts over. Rotation does not carry over from one game into the next. All right, they're setting up for the 3-9.
Yep.
Which I don't blame them.
And then Steve gets to shoot it. Do you try for the side pocket, and then hopefully it goes in the other corner if you miss it? Or, I think I'm hitting this maybe a little bit hard, shooting it towards the side pocket. And if it doesn't go, it makes it in the other corner.
So chat room correcting us on our pronunciation. Schelske. How did I pronounce it? Apparently I wasn't correct, whatever it was.
Well, I've been saying Schelske, and
oh, well, that's definitely wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. Schelske. Wendy Schelske.
Yeah, we like having people's names right. Thank you very much for that.
All right, 3-9 in the side. Boom.
Straight in.
Whack.
And he was bringing that cue ball
Yeah.
around for a safety,
He
too.
was definitely playing the cue ball.
Nice shot there, Steve.
He fired that ball into that teeny tiny side pocket opening from that angle. Wow.
Yep, and we are at 3-2. No? There you go, Steve. He was only putting up 2-2 there for a second.
Oh. Players taking a break over here.
Yep, Molly and
Yeah, the team
taking a break.
Ringler and Oliver taking a break. It looks like they're all taking a break.
Yeah, I'm going to too.
Okay, we're all taking a break. Smoking if you got 'em. All right, players are back from break. Commentator number 1 back from break. All right, gonna get a shot on the 1. Looks like. Ooh, I don't know. Don't know if he can see enough of this one to make it. If not, then safety doesn't look too difficult. Bank the 1 out of there, draw in behind that 9, or even maybe even behind 5 if you want to be extra mean. Is that going to leave a window? I think that left a partial window. Hey, that looks kind of like one of my safeties. That's how I play safe. All right, it's going to bring Molly to the table. Actually, if it was one of my safeties, that 1 ball would be right up in front of the side pocket. Hello, B. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Grip it and rip it. Nice bank, Molly. Yeah, 3 ball, no problem. 4 ball, no problem. Five ball shouldn't be a problem as long as you can just hit that window between 9-7. All right, this looks fine. A little bit of inside spin just to keep it straight, just to straighten up that cue ball. Come right back between that 9-7. No, you wanted to go with outside spin, come all the way back around. The team of Ringler, Oliver, sitting good. They look very comfortable together as a team, which kind of goes to that, like what we were saying before about having 2 players that are similar skill level. They seem like they play together better as a team, more in sync with each other.
There you go.
that's not to say that you can't make it work the other way too, because you know the team of Lingelbach and Rosemary Dunn, they played Scotch doubles last year and made it all the way to the finals. So you know, two players of vastly different skill levels, but they can still make it work.
Lights on, ladies are there. If your score sheet is green, you will come see me at the tournament desk. Second chance payouts will be done at the tournament desk.
Got Hill, Thrill on the bonus coverage table. Winner moves on to the third place match. Loser gets fourth.
All right, Steve breaking. Do you really need a $700 break cue to just break him that soft?
No. But, I mean, if you can have it, why not?
But why not?
Yeah. And she's got room to push this cue ball forward and
Oh, yeah.
not scratch.
Yeah, just roll this one. There's no scratch if you just roll it. Get in there. Oh, man.
Just wiggled out.
Stingy diamond pockets. Brings David Ringler to the table. Nice look at this one ball to get started with. Position to the 2 shouldn't be difficult. Nice speed.
All right, well, I'm going to just slide down a little bit for that 3 ball up in the corner.
Just keeping it simple, not doing anything fancy.
That works so well on these small tables.
Absolutely, and everything's wide open. No need to get fancy. Yeah, so Dave's got a little angle on this 3, so he just tried to play for the 5 in the same pocket. He over cheated the pocket, trying to hold up that cue ball a little. His attention was probably more on where the cue ball was going, like into the 7. That probably had more of his attention, and just kind of took his eye off the 3 a little bit. And next thing you know, the 3's still on the table. Bring Steve to the table. Having a look at this 3. Deciding where he wants to put this cue ball for a position on the 5. Steve's not one to rush into anything.
No. He will definitely give us plenty of time to survey the table to talk about it.
And he'll let us know what he's thinking.
All right, I need, for a 9-ball, $10, I need Brian Karsten, Justin Foreman, table 37. Sam Yost, Don Gifford, table 38. Daniel Dudley, Kirk Metzger, table 39. Cassie Epperson and Bill Norvell, table 40. All right, for these mini tournaments, we will potentially use table.
All right, bit of a cut here for Wendy. Just make the ball. Just let him see the 6. Let him deal with it. Don't try to do anything fancy here. Just make the 5.
So check your table numbers if you're not playing
That's a nice shot.
Minis are up and running. If you're looking for something to do, come on down.
Yep, we got 80 tables here, so lots of minis.
There'll be
Room for
lots of
minis.
minis going on today with the Scotch is wrapping up, so you don't have a lot of people coming in to get,
Yep.
because they've got teams starting tomorrow, so they're coming in
Singles
today.
starting tomorrow.
Yeah, singles. I said teams, didn't I?
Yeah, so yeah, Scotch doubles are wrapping up today, and singles don't start till tomorrow. So we got 80 tables, so they're gonna have lots of minis going.
Yep. And yesterday, they're probably doing the same thing today. They had $10 minis and $20 minis. Oh, wow. I don't think Steve thought he was going to run into that 9-ball there.
If he hit that real soft, I would have thought he would have tried to come back up for the 7 on the side for Wendy, but
Yeah, well, here again, that the cue ball's going to probably hit the point and pop out towards the 9 a little bit here.
right? Yeah, it looks like the cue ball's probably going to catch the point as opposed to going forward. I mean, I don't think there's a scratch here, but well, if you just roll the ball, I mean, if you hit it hard, you can scratch for sure, but
Yeah, and somebody said something about unestablished. All of these players are have established Fargo ratings. Don't punch it too hard because then it forces the cue ball off. Yep, look at that.
just caught the point.
Point perfect for
See,
them.
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, somebody's listening to me.
What?
Apparently not you.
And again, Steve not rushing into anything.
Yeah, nope.
Nine ball deposited. 4-3. This race to 6. You are watching the hot seat match, point match. This is the hot seat, right?
This is the hot
That's
seat.
I thought that's what you said. Yeah, this is the hot seat match, the point match, the King of the Hill match, winner side finals, whatever
Let's see
you want
what
to call
the
it.
payout difference is for the guaranteed monies for this match.
That sounds like fun.
All right. First place is $1,710.
Nice.
Second is $1,170. So the winner of this match is guaranteed $1,170. Loser goes over to the B-side finals, which is $810. So it's a $300 difference. $360 difference for guaranteed monies.
Right.
That's decent size. That's a decent chunk of change. There's a nice break.
Yeah. Molly's been breaking them pretty good.
Yep. Immediately removing that magic rack from the table.
Yeah. Some people, they don't care. They'll leave it there the whole game. Other people, they want to get rid of it right away.
I like getting rid of it right away.
Some people are just distracted by it. Other people don't care. I'm kind of in the middle. I'll shoot like 3 or 4 shots, then move it.
Yeah, when you get down to that end of the
Yeah.
table, he's saving energy.
Mm-hmm. All right, little safety there.
Wendy is not established. I thought for sure she would be because she played 9-ball last time, or 8-ball. She played 8-ball in the fall, so I thought for sure she would be. Now with only 94 robustness, huh? But that'll change this year because now to be in the Western BCA, if you want your people to qualify for this with your league out here, you have to report your league play into Fargo.
They forcing them to use Fargo LMS.
Yep. Yes, they have. Now, because that gets rid of the unestablished, helps get rid of the unestablished players faster. As they've
or
opened.
rather, to get them established
Yeah.
faster. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to get rid of the unestablished. Yeah.
Wow, nice shot there, Steve.
And to be established, you have to have at least 200 games in the system. There's a big controversy about that on whether or not league games should be counted because it's easier to manipulate because you're not playing in a tournament for money. You're just playing league night to get qualified. I want to win every game.
Yeah.
I'm not dumping to lower my Fargo by 5 points.
And there are a lot of players there that don't necessarily dump during league play, but they're just not motivated to play their best. They just don't care. There's a difference between not caring and deliberately trying to lose games.
Yes, there is. So how are we going to get? Are we going to get that 2 ball
Just
out of there?
like
Look
that.
at that.
Nice shot, Wendy. Like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I just need
It's a 4 past the 9.
for a $20
Oh, that's a good question.
It looks
I think so.
great $20 9-ball handicap. All right, I got another $10.
It looks pretty tight.
Sue Frisbee, Adam Belize, table 41.
Does Steve draw backwards to maybe get her on the side? Can he do that, or does he have to go forward with it to get her to the side pocket?
He can come back. If he draws it, he'll be drawing it right towards the 7. And that's what he's looking at now. I think he's looking at like drawing the cue ball right into the 7 to bump it.
All right. Down to the final 9 ball on that bonus coverage table. Oh, is there 2 S's in that last name? Is that the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Nolan and Curtis. Yeah,
Just one.
Curtis is 2 S's.
Yeah, Nolan Curtis, just one, eliminating DeWalt and DeWalt.
All righty. Wow, Steve, it's a good thing you have a good partner that can keep bailing you out.
Yeah. Yeah. We're still waiting for some more of those matches there, Dan Wolf. Some more arguments.
Nice shot, Wendy, but it's going to leave
It's
Steve a
gonna
bit
roll
long.
right on the rail. It's going to roll right down onto that rail.
Well, that's Steve's fault for not leaving her a better angle.
Yeah.
And I'm sure no one has told Dan Wolf that over the last year or so.
What?
I'm sure this is the first he's hearing of it, that people want more.
No, not from us. I think we tell him every March and October.
Every chance we can. He keeps on saying some excuse about work and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Wants to play pool. All right. Steve just putted this one in, and the cue ball was going over, like behind the 9, so he didn't want to take that chance.
Yes.
And even if he gets around the 9, he's left her the same difficult shot, just the other corner. So why not guarantee that you don't hook her?
He has confidence in his partner.
Yeah, well, he should.
He keeps leaving her these tough shots, and she keeps making them. You don't report the beer intake to Fargo?
Yeah, no. Yeah, and there's some people that say, oh, well, those should only count as like a half game, but, it's, beer.
Swish. Yeah, there she goes, bailing him out again.
Mm-hmm. She's good at that.
Yeah, that's what she keeps doing.
No, she's good under pressure.
Alcoholic robustness.
Yep. Payout window is open. If you got a payout slip last night and didn't get to go get your check, payout window is open.
Go get you some money.
Get you some.
Go get paid. Fargo would send me to rehab if they did.
John Bowman.
Be like, John, we need to talk about.
It's almost like that guy with the coffee downstairs this morning. Go to get coffees for Kevin and I for the first thing this morning. Guy orders an espresso, a 20-ounce espresso with 8 shots. He's like, yeah, I took it. She's like 8, and he goes, yeah, I took it down from the normal 10 or 12 because I didn't want you worrying about my health. And then he ordered, had.
So was that a latte? Was there milk in there too, or was it just espresso shots?
I think they had room for a little bit of milk.
A little bit of milk in there.
But then he wants sugar-free caramel. How do you even do that?
Sugar-free caramel.
Isn't caramel caramelized sugar?
Caramelized saccharin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, how do you have sugar? Well, it's like, how do you have fat-free half and half? Like, it's half water, half white color. I don't know what it's half and half, but yeah.
Yeah, fat-free cheese. What? Ball down.
I sense a safety coming on.
See what we got going on over here.
Ramon Farias to table 43. Ramon to 43, please.
Good for you, Wambra. Drink that gluten-free water. I have to go and ask for that in a restaurant. I'm sorry, is your water gluten-free?
All right, I have a $20
I only drink
penny.
gluten-free water.
Marv Joe. Josh Anderson, table 45. Marlon Oliveros. Brian Wayand, table 46.
So our
Kevin Hero.
nope, that's 9 p.m. tonight.
Table 47. Mark Evans.
Is that going to get there? Is it going to get there? The table is fast, but it's not that fast. No rail. Ball in hand. And these balls are wide open. Four to the 5 is kind of key because you have to make sure you get the right angle on the 4. I mean, you want to be straight in on the 4. You don't want to have, if you're playing for the 4 on the side, you want to make sure you come up high enough for the 4 that you're not sending the cue ball, into traffic to try to get to the 5.
And, Sam, this tournament is being held at the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort in beautiful, sunny today, Lincoln City, Oregon.
Right on the Oregon coast. It's gorgeous here. Weather is nice today. All right, so this is what I was talking about, that I need to make sure you come up far enough with the cue ball, and she did not. She came up a little bit short, so now Dave's going to have to be going through traffic to get to the 5.
3 p.m. We are going to have 4th place match in the Gold Scotch Doubles division.
Right on. Whoa, no. Kojak in the subway. All right, ball in hand for Steve Lingelbach. Making a nice comeback. They were down 3-0. Were they down 4-0 at one point, or just 3 to nothing? Just 3-0. Now we're tied up at 4 apiece. Sitting pretty to go ahead for the first time this match.
Yep. So next up, I said, it's a match for 4th in the gold division, Edwards and Edwards versus Mason and Biggs. That'll be your 3 p.m. matchup. I have not found anything on table 10 for 3 o'clock.
Gold Scotch. Yes, I like my Scotch nice and aged as well. It's a nice single malt, 20-year, actual 15 years, fine. All right, Steve's left Wendy a bit of a funny angle on this. I mean, he had ball in hand and leaving her funny.
She doesn't think it's very funny.
No, she's not laughing. She's like, all right, I guess I'll have to bail you out again.
She's got a bunch of buckets, apparently, or a sub pump or something. Pardon me. Yep, appears we only have a match on table 9 at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything over on table 10 until
Tonight.
Like I think 7 o'clock. I think was the first one. But don't hold me to that.
He needs that ball to get up. It's trying to get up there.
It's all right. Wendy will bail him out again. Yeah, this is a bit of a tough spot here. The cross-side bank isn't really on. You know, it's a tough cut to the corner. It's a real tough cut into the side. May just bank the 8 down to this bottom rail, like down under the 9. Might just go for that. Say, have at it.
Yeah, I was talking with Joel. They might get some money matches up on the tables later again tonight.
Of course they will.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know. She looks like she's winding up to try to slice this ball in. Or is she banking
She's
it?
drawn out of there. If she's doing that, I think she's banking it with what she's putting on. No, she's cutting it up in the
She's
corner. Look at this
slicing that
shot.
ball
Get
in.
out of that corner. Get.
Cue ball.
It's
Okay.
going to sit.
I made mine.
Yeah, she's got him a shot.
Yep, she's she's just making them in from everywhere. All right, I made mine.
All right, Austin, the percentage on the screen is with what Fargo says their chances are of winning with the score at this point in the race they're going to. The number that you see next to that outside is the average of the two players together, their average Fargo rate.
Yeah, that number is basically just a number that represents their skill level, so higher numbers are better players.
Yep.
Josh Anderson to table
There is no upper limit, there is no lower
Josh
limit.
Anderson to table 45.
Goes infinite in both directions.
Ooh, it's
Two
going
rails
in.
never
Is it going
fails.
in?
I don't
It's
think-
going in. It's in.
It is.
To put them on the hill.
At least it wasn't for the match. That'd be ugly if it was for the match.
Yeah, Molly and David are probably a little bit sick over that, but you know.
David wasn't real happy about that.
Yeah,
I know.
Molly wouldn't either. And that's 9 ball. It's the game you sign up for.
Yep. If you don't like it, play 10 ball.
Mm-hmm. Some of them will be in the elite division.
Yep. Corner to corner to corner for the win, says Wambra. right, now let's see a golden break for the match. Wait, no,
It won't be for the match. It's to make it hill-hill.
Yeah, I saw Wendy racking, and I was
Yeah.
thinking rack your own, but no, it's not rack your own. It's rack your
No.
opponent. All right, Molly, golden break for the hill. You can do it.
No, ball's down. And then she's got her partner a shot on the one.
Yep.
And it looks like he may have a little bit of angle to be able to drag this cue ball down table for the 2, or is he going to have to draw it straight back at him and come underneath the 7-4?
Looks like the angle he has is to come straight back at him. Yeah, and that 4 doesn't look like it passes the 7 to the corner. I think she'll have to play the 4 maybe to the corner where the 8 ball is, or maybe even try to break it out from the 5. No,
No,
not
he
from
can't
the 5. Can't go to the 5 and then 4. Nope.
I was just going to easy come back just a little bit and have him shoot it past the 8.
Yeah, if she can get the cue ball back to right where it is right now, would be pretty good.
Yeah, that 5 ball's in a little bit of a predicament too. And if you can't get a cut on it, you can bank it out of there and stick the cue ball right in behind the 6. 2 or 3 rail that 5 out of there.
So I don't know if she's going to try to play position on this 4, or if she's going to try to break it out. All right, well, there's your answer. Big bounce, big bounce, big bounce.
There we go.
All right, it got there.
And David's going to have to hit kind of a similar shot that he hit. It looks like he's pretty straight in. He'd like to be able to follow to the end rail and back up towards the middle of the table to leave Molly the 5 ball.
Well, Chris has to go pick up his mini-me from school. But hey, you can pause it. We have DVR features enabled. You can pause it and resume when you get back, and you won't miss a beat.
No, he ran into the 8, and now I don't think Molly can she even see it?
I think she can see like just the edge of it, but
Yeah, so then off of it, cue ball back down table, or do you try to just kick off into this 5 ball and put hopefully it goes behind behind the 6 and around.
You thin off the 5. The 5 ball kind of banks towards this bottom rail, and the cue ball goes up and down table and ends up in behind the 7.
Well, that sounds like fun. Let's do that.
Yeah, they don't have Columbus Day off at school.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Because it's Christopher Columbus, and nobody likes him anymore. So forget it. We're not giving you the day off for that guy. She's kicking at it, and unfortunately, that's going to leave it pretty nice.
Yeah, nice layout for the match here. That
Yeah,
7-9's pretty straight.
6 to the 7 is going to be the key here.
Yeah.
If they don't decide to just play the 7-9 combo, which I don't think they will. I think they'll go for the run out.
Well, it would be Steve shooting the combo, and he's already drilled 2 of them.
So it's really going to be up to Wendy how she gets them.
Well, it's all about how he gets her on the 6 ball. But regardless of what he does, she's going to bail him out. He's getting her he's trying to get her the angle to just swing around easy, and he is just.
Man, he is really struggling
with his
match.
position play. Yeah, he is.
He's really struggling.
And he's like, "That's all right. My partner can play."
My partner will bail me out again.
How big is that 8 ball here, though?
Pretty big, huge, the size of a basketball.
Yeah, so should we stop this one?
Nah, we'll leave it going. I'll just put a thing on there that says what time the next match starts. I think they're going to have some second chance stuff going on, so at least people have something to watch.
Yeah, okay.
All right, she's gonna have to draw. Yeah, she can't go forward because that sure looks to me like that 8-ball's in the way if she tries to go forward 2 rails. I think she's got to draw this to the rail and back across. I don't know if that shot is in her repertoire or not.
We're gonna find out. She's not liking it, that's for sure.
What's
Really
the-
taking her time. What's there to like, right?
What's the like about it?
Exactly.
I don't like. I mean, if I'm at the table, I sure don't
Yeah,
like it.
just snatch it back over and draw it back, and let Steve shoot the combination.
She's going forward.
Yeah.
Watch out, 8-ball.
Just rolling it. Oh. All right.
And she went soft so that because she knew the cue ball was going at the 8, so she went soft enough so that it didn't get there. She just wanted to let him see the ball. All right. This has the makings of a hill match.
I think he's just going to draw off of it a little bit and slide the cue ball up the rail to let Molly shoot this 7-9. Or
I think just go rail first and for the 7 in the side.
Marlon Oliveros to table 46. Marlon Oliveros to table 46. You're on the clock.
yeah, if you sign up for a mini, don't walk out the door. They only need 8 people, and they'll be filling up quick.
Yeah, that 7 goes in the side all day, no problems. So yeah, I'd play for the run out here. I wouldn't play for the combination.
Amy Jones is not bashful about forfeiting you one bit.
Let's see what David likes. Dave's going to go for the. He wants her to go for the combination.
Yeah.
Right.
It was too, he's not wanting to, not get down there and have to leave her something where she's going to have to play safe. This is a little bit more straightforward.
Well, you're guaranteed that she can at least see the ball. If you try to get on the 7 on the side, there's a chance you might get her hooked behind the 9 or something.
Yeah.
And that would be disaster. So at least this way, you're guaranteed to see the ball.
Yeah, spear it in, Molly. She did not spear it in. And if this doesn't get funny, it's going to be the match.
And this is going to be Steve's shot.
It's Steve's shot, and it did not get funny.
Hopefully, you can get Wendy decent on this 8. I'm not going to take that for granted. He's been struggling.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making fun of you, Steve.
Well,
we know you've been struggling.
Yeah, he hasn't been struggling making balls. He's been just struggling a little bit with his speed and his position play. Pocketing balls great, especially those 2 combinations on the 9. Yeah, I mean, this is just center ball. It looks like he's putting a little bit of left-hand English on it to kind of pull it out a little bit, give her angle on this 8 ball.
All right, just one
This
rail
is perfect.
One rail to the middle of the table. Absolutely perfect. See,
Yeah.
he's right back on that horse.
Cue ball right back where it is right now.
That would be ideal. So little bottom right, bring that cue ball back right where it is now, or thereabouts.
Not too much bottom to where you're drawing it up the rail. You want just a little bit to pull it backwards, and then more right-hand English than bottom here.
Yeah, just a little bit of bottom so that it's not rolling forward by the time it gets to the 8 ball. Nah, she's just cinching it.
Sitting in here, DWI. Deal with it.
What she said.
Yeah, and I don't think you're going to see Steve miss this. Like, he made the ball, 2 rails before, but I don't think you're going to see him miss this shot.
Not likely.
There'll be no more half Chris Melling here.
2 rails instead of 4 rails. half
There
Chris
you go.
Melling. All right, Lingelbach and Schelske defeating Ringler and Oliver. They move into the finals. Ringler and Oliver still alive. They'll be moving over into the 3rd place match.
And we will be bringing you another match in about 41 minutes.
Yeah, our next match will be at 3 o'clock. So see you guys then. Kevin Sherry Ross.
Stay tuned.